Well, to talk a bit more about the DART mission, I'm joined on the set by France 24's Shirley Sitbom. Hi, Shirley. I think it's really important to stress once again that this asteroid it is not a threat to the U.S. NASA carried out this test to avert any potential future collisions.
Exactly, because this asteroid was not heading towards us at all, and it's very far away. But it looks exactly like many other asteroids, which could be a threat potentially. The thing is, we have a graphic that shows roughly its size. It's big enough to cause major damage. It can destroy a city, an asteroid like Dimorphos. But it's small enough, so it's difficult to detect. That's the whole problem. That's why it needs to be detected long enough ahead. Let's look at the images from last night. The whole idea is to protect the planet from this type of asteroid. So these are the images we had a few hours ago. By the time NASA saw this, they were cheering and happy because it was the first time they had an image of these asteroids, and it meant that we were heading in the right direction. The DART was really heading towards it. Once we're here, they know the collision is going to happen. So, and then the image just froze, and when it froze, it meant there was this explosion, this crash, and that was great news. That means the first part of the mission is accomplished and a success.
All right, now that that part has happened, the European Space Agency is going to be stepping in. It has a spacecraft that'll also travel to Dimorphos, but its plan is not to crash into it this time.
Exactly. That would be a catastrophe. The plan here is to get all the information they can to understand what exactly happened. We need to know everything we can about Dimorphos, and that way we can come up with a plan that will take all this information, and here on Earth, we'll have a general technique to divert all asteroids in the future. But then there's a special case because these asteroids can be deflected just by throwing this so-called impactor on them. What will happen if one day a huge asteroid comes towards us? That's not supposed to happen because we can see them. We can detect them from far away. So in the next century, it's not going to happen. But they're already working on plans about the further ahead. If this can happen, they'll have to use an impactor that is much more powerful. And some say that they're planning a theory of even a nuclear impact that will heat up that asteroid and divert it. But that's looking very far ahead, and NASA is not going to carry any experiment of that type.
All right, I'm so relieved there are people much smarter than I am who are working on this. Thank you so much for that, Shirley. Shirley Sitbom with that analysis there about that NASA mission to put that asteroid off course.